At one point, James Harden was loved, an MVP and one of the most creative scorers the game had ever seen. But over time, something changed. The same moves that once wowed the crowd, like his signature step back and those crafty three-shot fouls, started to annoy people. What used to be admiration slowly turned into frustration. And it wasn't just the fans, the media, teammates, even other players. They all started looking at Harden differently. So, what happened? Why did so many people turn on James Harden? That's what we're diving into. Enjoyed this video? Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button now and join the community. Take his recent Game 7 performance. Harden came out completely locked in, dishing out 13 assists with just 2 turnovers and even stepping up on defense, making key plays on both ends of the floor. But then, mid-second quarter, it all fell apart. The Clippers needed him to score, but he disappeared. No points in the entire second half, just 2 shot attempts, both airballs. Harden's Game 7 shooting is historically bad. Saturday, he shot 1 for 4 from 3, dropping his career Game 7 percentage to 22.4%. That's the worst in NBA history for players with at least 25 attempts. Plus, he now holds the record for most missed threes in Game 7s, 45. Why? He's an elite 86% free throw shooter. The league even changed the rules because of this tactic. During the regular season, it works. After the All-Star break, Harden led the league with 26 fouled threes, way more than anyone else. But in the playoffs, especially in Game 7s, refs stop calling those fouls. Harden's signature move loses its power, and he struggles. One major reason is his style during the Houston Rockets' Morey Ball era under GM Daryl Morey. This system obsessed over threes, rim attempts, and free throws, everything except mid-range shots. Harden became the ultimate foul hawk, constantly pushing the limits of the rules to get free throws instead of playing flashy, flowing basketball. It worked on paper, insane stats, regular season wins, but fans hated it. Many saw Harden's style as boring and calculated, slow, lumbering, drawing too many fouls and killing the game's flow. The NBA even changed officiating to clamp down on Harden's foul hunting because it frustrated viewers so much. Harden's fall from MVP to criticize star stems from his polarizing playstyle, the league's adjustments, and his struggles in big moments. His talent is unquestionable, but these factors turned admiration into frustration. James Harden's downfall in the eyes of many fans wasn't just about his style of play. It was his off-court decisions that hurt his image. One of the first major moments that shifted public opinion was his brief relationship with Khloe Kardashian. While short-lived, this connection instantly brought Harden into the spotlight for reasons unrelated to basketball. As one observer said, things took a turn for the worse when Harden became part of the Kardashian world. Even though their relationship didn't last, being linked to such a polarizing family invited extra criticism and scrutiny, especially from parts of the sports community that didn't appreciate the celebrity drama mixing with Harden's basketball career. Another incident that damaged Harden's reputation came during the 2020-21 season, when Harden chose to skip training camp and instead spent time at a strip club with Lil Baby and Honey Buns. This wasn't just a poor choice, it made fans question how serious Harden was about his team and his craft. Even though Harden's on-court stats remained strong, this moment became a symbol of his questionable work ethic and priorities. It painted a picture that Harden might be more interested in distractions than the hard grind required to be great, feeding the narrative that he wasn't fully committed. What solidified Harden's negative reputation, though, was the way he handled his moves from team to team. His exit from Houston was understandable. Fans knew he had reasons to leave, but the way he went about it rubbed many the wrong way. Some Rockets fans felt the process was handled poorly, even while sympathizing with Harden's frustration. Then came his stint in Brooklyn, where Harden showed signs of reinventing himself, playing alongside stars like Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. He became a more fluid and less predictable player, even leading the league in assists. For a while, it looked like Harden might have found a new groove, but his time there was brief, and the excitement quickly faded. Finally, his move to Philadelphia ended in a public meltdown, when Harden called out 76ers president Daryl Morey as a liar and declared he'd never be part of an organization involving Morey again. This led to a $100,000 fine and confirmed that Harden was once again forcing his way out. This very public fallout reinforced the growing perception that Harden was more interested in escaping situations than working through them. It was another chapter in a pattern of controversies that turned more and more fans against him. James Harden's path took him to the Los Angeles Clippers, teaming up with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. What's interesting is that Harden showed some real self-awareness in April 2025, especially when he defended Kawhi from criticism. Harden said, "We don't appreciate how great he is when he's out there and putting up performances like this tonight.
We don't appreciate how great he is when he's actually out there and putting on performances like this tonight."
It's always the negative, it's always the hate. It's something we gotta live with, I guess, in this world. That line says a lot. Harden knows all about the hate athletes get, and maybe, just maybe, he's starting to understand the backlash he's faced over the years. It's like he's admitting the negativity is part of the game now. One big reason Harden's popularity took a hit, his feud with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis is seen as the league's good guy, humble, loyal, and team first. Harden, meanwhile, started looking more self-centered, and that contrast couldn't have been starker. A lot of fans gravitated toward Giannis, and as one analysis put it, it's hard to find anyone that will outwardly say they can't stand the Greek freak. On the other hand, Harden has many detractors, and they aren't shy about expressing their disdain for Harden and his beard. This rivalry just made Harden look worse in the eyes of basketball fans who love a humble superstar. It's almost like Harden's image was the opposite of everything people admired about Giannis. Now, the 2019 China situation didn't turn fans directly against Harden, but it complicated how people saw him. When Rockets GM Daryl Morey tweeted in support of Hong Kong protesters, it sparked a huge backlash from Chinese businesses. Harden tried to keep the focus on basketball, saying, "It's not a distraction, we are focusing on our team and getting better." Still, later on, Harden's own controversial comments during a China promo event didn't help his public image. Even if it wasn't Harden who started the controversy, this episode added more fuel to the fire when it came to how fans viewed him. James Harden's journey from MVP favorite to divisive figure is one of modern basketball's most intriguing stories. It challenges how we judge players by their on-court skills, style, achievements, or loyalty. Despite criticism, Harden stays true to his unique brand, showing a kind of integrity that deserves respect, even if it costs him popularity. As his career unfolds, the debate over his legacy will grow. Will he be remembered for his groundbreaking scoring and offense, or team changes and a controversial playing style? Few players spark as much passionate discussion as Harden. What's your take? Has the criticism been fair, or is Harden misunderstood? Share your thoughts in the comments, like if you enjoyed this, and subscribe for more NBA insights. Thanks for watching.